You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Okay, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. All right, we'll just get started. Just said earlier, well, before we went on air, I just got jury duty today. Didn't get picked, so my schedule got kind of thrown around this week. So anyway, clear from that. So I'll go into that some other time. So all right, much love, blessings. All right, I'm going to begin. So do normal some messages and then mostly the Q&A. We'll go into that for the most part. So might keep the message part a little bit short this time. So all right, much love, blessings, and here we go. Greetings, I'm Gabriel. Love to you all. And in your time here, forgiveness is difficult to connect with. It is a test, and there's different versions of forgiveness that many do not explore. It is a part that it functions your life as it is a control mechanism in some ways, where you do not forgive yourself or others. It does take you into another path that you do not truly choose. Yes, you call this world the war zone to a certain degree, depending on how you want to look at it. But forgiveness is quite a strong ally to help you go into a higher vibration. Many that even call themselves light workers or whatever you want to call yourselves, many are not practicing the forgiveness energy. They are still, some of them are exploring the ego energy at this time. It's a combination. But those that are asleep, as you call it, do not know these techniques of letting go. They do, but sometimes they take many years to let go. And that is what many of you are learning right now, forgiveness. And two, how to speed that up, meaning, yes, not say it's a race, but it does help one continue their life in a more blissful manner. And forgiveness is one of the hardest lessons here. Same as self-love. Forgiveness is very difficult, as some of you feel wounded by others through words or through action of violence, or those in their presidential situation. But that will heal much of you on this planet. There's so much to this that is not explored. Well, we leave you with that. So, much love. There's another one, I believe. So, blessings and good night. Greetings to you from the Essassani race. Blessings. This is Neiman from the Essassani energies that are continuing your process of soul illumination, healings of as you go through different dimensions. So you find a way to find happiness in your incarnations. Remember, most of you are connecting with each other, as you know, in astral. Learning how to teach your human self your astral ways to make your world a peaceful place. It takes time for that information to be downloaded and understood in this environment. Realize there's a great transformation going on in your society that is not seen, but some of you are feeling the vibrations of a new world, and you're bringing that vibration into your society. I believe you are feeling that at this time. And I will continue on. You're manifesting a more positive interaction, a positive world. I believe you will see that vibration, feel it somewhere within your essence as you meditate or just as you go on your way. A moment. Yes, many of you are connecting to ships as you're aware, your star friends. Receiving downloads and also connecting to your hybrid children. It's assisting you. Your hybrid children are assisting yourself at this moment. As there's information you give to them individually that you wish for them to give you at certain times. A download. So they are bringing much assistance if you're wondering what your hybrid children do all day. Oh, that's part of it. There's more to it than that, but that is part of it. They are assisting your ascension even at a young age, as they connect to the future timelines. As for your human collective, how's it going? As it fully connects to timelines that you are connected to at this time, a positive timeline, not to say that they are not on it, but there are different versions of a positive timeline. Some are in protest at this time. Some are at negative low vibrations at this time, but still it all goes into the positive timeline. It's just for them to let go of their old ways, as they are warning. It will take time for that to go into their belief systems, as it is a slow process, as the awakening is with everyone. It's just not everyone is ready to accept it and to receive it, as you are aware, as some are looking away to this type of vibrations, which is fine. One moment. As for galactic updates, I believe some of you already know what they are. A subtleness, hopefully. There are some conflicts here and there, but for the most part, there is subtleness of peace among you and your alien friends. As you open up this positive timeline, to feel it, to actually live it, and that is the process you're going through at this time. And change brings that positive timeline, and also change in your life, your direction. So I'll be happy to assist with your questions. There are more of us here, actually. You're just not, I am one, but there's others connected to me. So whenever you are ready, be happy to assist.
Hi, Neiman. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, greetings.
So first up is Mia, and I have her questions here.
Yes.
So first question, can you tell me which of my chakras, if any, are blocked or out of balance right now that might be keeping me from connecting to my higher self or guides?
Right now, yes, it's your root chakra that's connected to much of your Lyran lifetimes. To send love to that, to allow those Lyran lifetimes to be released before you go to bed or anytime throughout your day. Ask for that to be released. A positive intention will assist, and there's a slight chance of you feeling the vibrations of those lifetimes coming through you, and you might get a glimpse of them. If you wish to see them at all, you might see a small glimpse as in images, possibly. There are several there that's causing you a blockage from connecting. It has to do with conflict in that lifetime. It has a lot to do with this world also. Its upbringing. I believe at one time you were very much a protector of this planet. And some of that is still with you at this time of dealing with beings that wish to rule this earth. So I believe you can connect to that energy. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Mia. Do I have any messages from my higher self or guides?
Yes, they say give your ability some time. Yes, there is much patience that still needs to be learned. One moment. They are guiding you to an awakening process. They do say a past life regression will be helpful for you through yourself or through others, but will help because it is causing some blockages, not just your Lyran, there are other lifetimes. I believe as a crystal being also, a lifetime as that caused a lot of blockages at this time. It is like it's there to protect you. That goes into something else. One moment. But that is much recommended from your guides at this time, and you can always talk to them to assist you in this awakening process if you wish. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Kingsley, if you want to give her a go.
Yes, greetings.
Yes.
Can you just turn your mic up a bit, please, Kingsley?
Yeah. Hello?
Yes.
I heard I was going to be a galactic leader in the future. Does that mean I travel to go to the planet?
I'm not hearing any of this.
Do I sound better?
It's still, yes, the audio is still not coming through.
Kingsley, if you want to try typing them out, we can come back to them. Or we can go on to Christy and then come back to you if you want to figure your mic out. Okay, we're just going to go to Christy.
Greetings, Neiman.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is about a past life in New Orleans, working on a plantation. Was I a small child, a slave there?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. Yes.
Was that a happy life, or was that a tragic, or what kind of life was that?
It was a combination of several things. There were abusers there, but also, one moment. It was just, there was violence there. I don't believe that you were affected by any of it, but there was a fear vibration there. So I believe there's a lot of caution around you during that life. There's also a lot of warning in that lifetime as for its culture and those that are friends that were around you. So I won't believe it was not an easy lifetime, but not a bad one. I believe it was in the middle there, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So there was energy around you that made it difficult to read, yes.
Okay. My second question is, do I have a connection with Albert Pike, the Freemason?
Yes, yes. Yes, he was like a brother to you, yes. Mm-hmm. And you were actually there assisting him in his creation. I believe you could feel that vibration with you.
Very cool.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings. Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, so I have Kingsley's questions,
Yes.
so I'm just going to read them out. So first one, I heard I was going to be a galactic leader in the future. Does that mean I will travel to different planets and have my own ship?
Well, you already have lifetimes that are connected to that vibration, but yes. Yes, you're moving up the ranks within the Galactic Federation by having an incarnation here. Yes. Yes. This is from what I see, it is very connected to this Earth as a future Earth lifetime. From what I see, it's this vibration. Yes.
Okay, second question for Kingsley. Do you know when I will have ET contact again?
That is always a mystery. But I do see the vibrations around you are quite heavy at this time in a positive way. They say this summer, but, as for a physical contact, as for, several grays coming down and going for coffee, I don't believe it's going to be like that, but they do say around the summer the energy will increase greatly. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. We'll go on to Peter.
Yes. Ah, Peter, yes.
Greetings,
Yes,
Neiman.
greetings. Yes.
I guess I talk about my program, my work that I want to get going. Okay, I nearly had something working at Christmas. I had this feeling that I wasn't ready yet, and I kind of feel like I am now.
Mm-hmm.
My program didn't end up actually working that well, but I just want to know if there's anything that I'm supposed to be working on before, like spiritually, or anything before my program works, or is it clear now, or another lesson I need to do?
Only thing that your guys, one moment. Only thing, your program is fine. I mean, yes, continue on. Your guides are looking forward to you have a clearer connection with them. I believe you already have one to a certain extent, but I believe that line of communication will increase. This is not something that will take a lot of your time also, but to connect more with your guides whenever you feel comfortable with that energy.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's okay. So Archangel Michael, does he have a message for me in particular, or that was the messages? It's okay if it's...
No, there's a lot of download information that's being brought to you. It seems like the Syrians are assisting you greatly in the change of your vibration, so you understand your program more and the effects of that will affect others in a positive way. You are gearing up, it seems, as for its launch and also for its troubleshooting. You're already in the troubleshooting, but I believe when its launch, you'll still be doing a lot of troubleshooting once that happens. Also, be connecting to many new people once that happens, it does seem. as you go more public with it, if you wish to do so, of course.
That's awesome, Neiman. Thank you very much.
Yes, blessings to you. Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, Mark.
Hi, Neiman.
Yes, greetings.
First thing, just wish to pick more information about the new Arcturian guide. I received information Sunday. Do we have more information to give me about him?
About your guide, one moment. It's assisting you to be more clear on your connections. It does seem like you'll be connecting to more alliances, but having more of an idea of what and where they're coming from instead of going to other parties to find out more information. That is slowly coming to you as you're being prepped for it. As for this Arcturian energy, it's someone you knew in other lifetimes. I believe there's also a Yeshua connection with that Arcturian, but also you are connecting more to the Arcturians to see more clear in this vibration.
So he have a name can give or nickname?
One moment. One moment. The name Aldous Fire comes through.
Okay,
It has many meanings behind it. That is why it sounds strange.
I guess. And second thing is, do any other entity have message for me today?
One moment. Yes, it seems like you've been connecting more to your Orions recently. As you are many discoveries you are finding, you are going to your Orions and connecting with them with these discoveries. There is another aspect of you that's going throughout the universe at this time to places that many beings do not go to at this moment. Where this aspect is usually seems to be gone for a long time and no one ever hears from them. But there's others on that ship also, but it is one that goes into parts of the universe that are undiscovered at this time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, Daniel.
Hello, Neiman.
Yes, greetings.
It's perfect there. Did you hear me?
Yes, your microphone's breaking up.
Is this any better?
No, it's still... Yes, it is breaking quite a bit.
I'll try to type them and see how that goes.
That would be... Yes.
Okay, so while Daniel types, I'm going to ask Thomas's questions because I have his ready.
Yes.
So Thomas's first question, I want to know more. I want more information about the demonic entities that possessed me. In the last webinar, it was said there are 3 and male. Ask my guides to describe them. How do they look like? What do they look like? Do they have any names, and are they a specific group? After living in a silent, traumatized state, I'm now curious and want to look at it.
One moment. Yes, there's a... One of them is... You could call him Morpheus. But is more of a, yes, a demonic energy-looking being with a beard and such. Very black clothing. He does have a triangle on his forehead. One moment. One moment. Yes, yes, they're using common names, but it does go to their vibrations. So Morticia is one of them. Also, it's using that vibration. It is a female that is red, not, one moment. Kind of light reddish hair, meaning colored. And she is of like a black witch, what she calls herself. One moment. And there's another one moment. A male, understand this seems to be, one moment. This seems to be, either way. There's a male named Deep Six, a reptilian humanoid that has known you in other lifetimes. Arcturian also, but he has gone to the darker side to explore a bunch of that himself. And I believe you have tried these on other occasions also. That is the message at this time.
Okay, and Thomas's second question, he would just like to know if there are any messages, and just jokes and asks if he's screwed.
Not at all. These are tests, but nothing that you have to let go and being absorbed of. This is just a lesson for you to explore. It's up to you if you want to find it. It's all in your hands of where you want to go with your life. Realize that. There's a positive aspect and a negative. You're exploring some of the negative, but also the positive. You can balance the two out where you can still explore both if you wish. But realize the positive energies do help with a more positive karma, just to let you know. The negative does have a negative karma that is not always very pleasant to experience. This is why many would much rather be in a positive karma, because a negative is not very friendly. Such as one does violent acts on someone, and then eventually negative karma comes back to you. If you're very positive, you're not perfect, but positive, you will have positive karma. Just to let you know how that operates. So, blessings to you.
So I have Daniel's questions.
Yep.
First question, are there any messages from anyone as for how I'm doing?
Yes, a message from your prime creator. One moment. He is connecting to your chakras on a daily basis because seem like you're on deep water in some cases. You are an explorer, though. And being an explorer, yes, he says you're like James Bond of the galaxy. I believe you already know that vibration. But you have many safety nets around you, not to say you're of a negative energy, of course not, but you have been through many things and you're connected to many beings. And so it does seem like stays are our lives around you. That's his message. And at this time, though, yes, you're crystallizing your existence here, though. You are bettering yourself greatly. And as for channeling messages, they do see you doing this in a future time with an audience, if you choose to do, when you are ready. He also shows drawings also. Channeled drawings also of ships. I believe you can connect to that vibration, such as like what ship is connected up to a certain individual. You can draw it out what you are picking up. It will help with the vibrations, and this will get more 3D. Your aliens will eventually, this is a message for all, your aliens will become more 3D understanding, meaning more in your physical vibration, basically, eventually. That is a message. Blessings.
Second question for Daniel. I've been trying to clear off and bring healing to certain mindsets that I've noticed about myself lately. I'd like to know if there's any messages about that and how that's going.
Yes, what is going on is you have a twin soul connected to you. It's not necessarily your other aspect. It's a twin soul. It's a female that is connected to you, that has a harsh reality at this time that is causing some conflict around you. It is a counterpart, a loved one, a lover, if you want to connect with that. She is, if you want to call her your Juliet in some regard, yes, from other realities, yes, it is a close love affair there. It's not one you've ever connected to either. And this is where some of your conflict is coming as you're assisting her energies throughout her life. So it is causing some backlash in your vibration because you're assisting her. She needs all the help she can get. So you are warning, not just from yourself, but from her also. That's causing some of the conflict that's around you. Yes, as you go forward, you realize there's much going on. So that is the message at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Mike S., and I have his questions. Any advice for me?
It would be good for what for, but as for leaving it open, one moment. Well, yes, vibrationally, connect to nature. Close your eyes and connect to nature. Feel like you're within a tree, within nature itself. It's as if you're walking through a forest, but through the trees itself. Will help your vibration. You might see some entities there, maybe positive or negative, but it is still part of an experience. It is for a warning experience. Of course, when you run into a negative entity, just surrounded with light and angel energy, of course. Will also take this will also take you to a Garthic because you have a strong energy that will that is there that will help you enhance your abilities. Just the more you become more aware of your Garthian self, there's other aspects there will help your vibration greatly. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Mike. Twice when Ivan was channeling, I felt a strong energy vibration, so strong that it was scary. Then this extreme vibration faded away. What was this energy?
I believe it was, yes, it's entities around him at this time, telling him that he has the ability to do the same thing, basically. They're nudging him. Yes, there is a reptilian around you. That's probably why he felt a little bit uncomfortable. And I believe it's a black reptilian. Raul is the name I'm getting. It's a strange name. But either way, it is kind of a joke name. But it has a good sense of humor, but it is a draconian, I believe. But also there's a Syrian that has a positive outlook on, not to say it's a reptilian doesn't have a negative vibration. So yes, these are your galactic friends from what I'm seeing at this time. And they're just letting you know you have this ability also. But yes, it's not always for everyone. So blessings.
Okay, it's Emmy's turn.
Hi, Neiman. How are you?
Yes, greetings. I am doing well. Thank you.
I'm glad you're doing well. I just want to know what's the messages from your collective and the rest of my spirit family?
As you are aware, you're going through many shifts at this time. You're connecting to, interesting, the Yael at this time because they need your assistance. It seems like they're, yes, they said they're, one moment, they're building up to first contact, but they're getting your input at this time. So that might be some of the conflict that's around you. If you feel a energy drain, that as much has to do with that. But of course, this will be some time in your future, but they are getting your input greatly at this time. One moment. Yes, they're even asking your canine friend also.
That's great. And my second question is, I was just wondering what my connection is with UB Rodriguez, and what's the significance of our relationship or connection in this reality?
When the past there was reptilian connections, then there were Palladian lifetimes that were adventurous, very positive, I believe, of space travel. And in this incarnation, I believe you're just reconnecting, I believe, as friends in this environment. But also, it seems like you're downloading information from each other at this moment. As for how long that will continue, as from friendship, is up to you. But it seems like it's going to be for some time to get to know each other, but you are downloading much information from each other. I believe it's changing your vibrations also for the better from what I'm seeing at this time. It's like you could say you had twin soul incarnations where you're very integrated, and at this time you are just reconnecting at this time. You've just separated for a while. And in this incarnation you are re-downloading much from each other, but at this time it's up to you where the two of you where this will go as for friendship, from what I see.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Neiman.
Yes.
Much blessings.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, Miguel.
Hello, Neiman.
Yes, greetings.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Excellent. My first question is, do I have any past lives in Egypt?
Of course. One moment. Yes, there's an Egyptian king energy around you also. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
No, I didn't know.
Before written history. There were many kings before your written history. I believe you were part of that vibration, more of an extraterrestrial energy around you, of course. As there was more alien beings that were involved with Egypt, and then it became more of a human process. But you are very much humanoid, of course. Like not necessarily a king, but in that status, it was seen like that, yes.
Could you tell me what was the race during that time, the alien race?
I believe Pleiadian. There were so involved in this environment that became, understand, Pleiadians and many others, y'all also could be on your planet. You will not know the difference. If they're walking around, driving your taxi cabs, you will have no idea. And that's basically the vibration you had at that time. So no one knows the difference, but you were very much of a Pleiadian energy at that moment. It was your mission to experience it in that type of vibration. But you did many human things, of course. Of course, the vibrations there are much higher than they are now. That's the message.
Thank you for that. And my second question is, are there any messages from my guides?
Yes, it seems like you are shifting timelines for the better. It is a struggle shifting, though, as you're not sure what you're getting involved with sometimes, and it is sometimes a little bit scary to a certain degree, but in the long run, it will work itself out, I believe. That is the message. One moment. There are many angels around you at this time assisting this transition. There's also several timelines within that timeline also to make this transition easier also, but it does seem like it's inevitable from what I'm seeing at this time. That's the message.
Thanks, Neiman. Blessings
Yes.
to you.
Yes, blessings and no worries. Easier said than done, I understand.
Okay, I'm actually going to read Liz Starwalker's questions first.
Yes.
First question, it's about her rescued dog, Duchess. Would you be able to tell me why she cries every night when in deep sleep?
It is an astral connection, but she seems to be connecting to the other side. Yes, it seems like she's connecting to many canines as they cross over to the other side. She's bringing much assistance to this. She has a lot of angelic energies around her. As like an angel canine, I believe she's an angelic canine that has been reincarnated. So that is her place here. So yes, that is the vibration I receive at this time.
Okay, second question for Liz. My eyesight is very off focus and I feel like off body somewhat. Could you tell me what is going on with me lately?
Yes, you're shifting to different dimensions, it seems, what's going on. Your Pleiadian friends or Ashtar Command friends, but it is mostly Pleiadian energy around you at this time. They're shifting you out of body, it seems, time here and there as you're bringing much assistance with their collective. So it seems like you leave your body, assist them, and then go back in. So you are coming and going every once in a while. I believe you feel that vibration. The energies where you are living, it makes that quite easy to do. And as part of your task and your assignment here on this planet that you accepted. So that's what seems to be the vibration that's going on at this moment. Yes, you're connected to many bases also. And that is where sometimes when you come back, it feels kind of muffled a little bit when you're entering, where you notice it slightly as for your sight. Because the vibrations there are kind of unearthly, you could say. Blessings.
Okay, Lucy?
Hello?
Yes, greetings.
Hello. I had a couple of questions. One was about a code number that I heard of 001010110.
Yes.
So is that a good number or a bad number, and how are we supposed to use that?
That's a number you received on your own?
No, I heard it on a channel. I don't read any. I can't even reach my higher self. So it was just a broadcast on one of the things I signed up for, and it was 00101110.
And I see that it is a bad vibration. No, it is an angelic energy. It's an angelic code from what I'm connected to at this time. As for its significance, one moment. But your angels have different type of codes that connect to this planet, of course. They do use your math if they must. And this one that's connecting to it as a significance, the one that channeled this information is very much involved. They use numbers instead of language to connect to others. So what I'm seeing is that these numbers are used to connect to certain beings on your planet. As a message, like a SOS, not necessarily as SOS, but it is a message for certain individuals that feel that's the way they'd much rather receive their messages, through numbers. And then of course they decipher it when they receive it. That's the vibration I'm feeling at this time.
So if I have no idea what it means, then it wouldn't be significant to me.
It means it's different for everyone, basically.
Okay.
So it could still be of that combination, but it's a delivery system, that is all. This one might have another reason for that vibration, but it's nothing to worry about.
And then I also wanted to know, are there any messages from my guides? Because I'm just feeling really dumb. Like, I feel like everyone's ahead of me, and
I'll feel it that way. Just go understand you do a lot in astral that you're not remembering, but that is fine. The more now understand that you guys want you to feel more secure to yourself. Also, don't feel this way about yourself. It does help your vibration as you feel more. You are where you are at for a reason. It's not on mistake. It's not feel like you are less than anyone. But you are doing much in astral at this time, assisting humanity more than you might realize. Well, of course, much of that is not going to be brought in for good reason. But it is basically your guides are saying you're assisting the vibrations of this planet. You're helping actually those others. You seem to be helping connecting individuals to other individuals. You might see that in your vibration eventually. Not necessarily as a matchmaker, but something around those lines.
Oh, well, I hope so, because I made straight A's in school, and I just think I'm at the bottom of the class where this is concerned.
Well, the more you change that outlook will help your vibration greatly.
Thank you. And I hope, have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you. Blessings.
Yes. Much love.
Okay, so next up is Blue, and I have Blue's questions here.
Yes.
First one, I'm not allowed to know much about what I really do in astral and other dimensions, but I do connect with some things. What is my connection with the cabal and the negative beings in astral?
One moment. There isn't, well, I can tell you this, there's an aspect of you that's within this cabal. This is why you know the magic that you do. This is why you know what you do. Because there is an aspect of you that's very much involved with this. So understand, yes, it might be of the negative. They have a different way of looking at it also. So that's for you to discover. Yes, it's not necessarily, it's assisting humanity, but not exactly in the most positive way. They do have karma for the things that they do, but they have ways around it, as you know, as they feel like they are teachers of this planet, as you know. So the more you look at it in that way, instead of a negative energy around it, just see what they are here to do. Yes, they're not necessarily helping the vibrations here, but they are, it's a twisted way of looking at things, of course, but as the more you look at it from their point of view, you will probably feel that vibration. Blessings.
Okay, Blue's second question. It seems like great numbers of entities come for my healing in astral and other dimensions. If those who are really dark, I think I might not understand that. If those who are really dark, could you tell me more of this?
Yes, can you answer read the beginning part of that. I understand the ending of it.
I can read it again. It seems like great numbers of entities come for my healing in astral and other dimensions.
Yes, I understand now. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Yes, and the dark ones that are connected to you, and some of that's kind of left me the question. One moment. The ones of the dark, you are actually assisting them to be healed. As you do connect to them often, you are part of their healing process. They do come to you often to let go of their negativity, as it seems like you are there to balance their energies, as they do wish to change. But some still go back to their old way. They come to you, you could say like a priest, they come to bring, for forgiveness, that type of thing. To a certain degree, that is what they're doing at this time. But you're not judging them, of course, and it's actually improving your energies greatly because you're not judging them at all. You're giving is a great test for you also, because these are not exactly the most positive beings. So you understand their process and you stay neutral when you connect to them. It's like you love all beings no matter what. This is much what Yeshua went through also, without judgment of others. Blessings to you.
Yeah, he went on to clarify that it's those who are negative.
Yes.
That come to him. So, okay. Okay, sorry. So, next up is Sheena.
Greetings, Neiman.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. I have no idea what to ask. I had a question, but it was getting blank. So,
it's fine.
Yes. Would you help me?
It's whatever comes from your heart. Or I can answer.
Yes, if you would give me a message
yes.
or advice, yes. Thank you.
One moment. Yes, there's a great concentration of angel energies around you at this time. I believe you are aware you are at times connected to a negative aspect of yourself. You'd be surprised actually rehabilitating a negative aspect of yourself at this time. So you might feel some conflict around you. That is from your negative aspect. As your negative aspect is looking at life in a different way, you could say changing their ways. Everyone has this, understand. There's not just one person that has a everyone does. But it seems like your negative aspect is wishing to release a lot of the negativity, as some of it seems to have gone too far. And at this time you are assisting it. Well, not it, but you understand. You're assisting that process. That is what your angels are assisting with you at this moment, as protecting you. Because at one time when you're connected to your aspect, you feel like it might have been a trap, but it was not. It was a truth. It is just this one has been through a lot lower vibrations of Mars. This one's connected to another aspect of Mars also that is fully active at this time. That is also connected to this Earth. So some of that vibration does interfere with this one. But anyway, either way, you are assisting us greatly. Okay. That is the message at this moment.
Yes, that makes sense, because I heard I was actually astral traveled to Mars not long ago. Yes.
Yes,
so,
many have a strong connection to that.
Yes. Okay, and my second question is, is there a message to my mother? Her name is Viveka.
Yes, to think more positive, as sometimes her mind does get into a trap of negativity. Negativity towards herself at times, and others, of course. But at this moment, Raphael has a strong connection around it. Raphael, the angel, puts his arms around her every once in a while when she needs a hug.
Yeah.
So she might feel that vibration every once in a while, where her mind, her thinking changes all of a sudden. That has his vibration around it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So yes, blessings.
Blessings, much love.
Okay, Angie.
Yes.
Hello, Neiman.
Yes.
Hi, Neiman.
Yes.
I'd just like you to have a look at the conflict that's going on around me.
Yes.
Could you tell me more or less particularly what is it exactly, and sort of how to deal with it?
One moment. Yes, it does seem like you are under attack at this moment. There are aspects of others that you are being connected to that have ganged around you from what it seems. And to remove that would be very difficult. What's in your energy and healing, but yes, it is, one moment, yes, it is from those that I believe you are aware of. One moment. And they're not always knowing that this is happening. I don't believe they even know this is going on.
I mean, it's like an automatic thing that's that they're not even aware of. They're doing it. It's like I can't even explain what it is myself. It's so confusing. Yeah.
Well, your guides are saying connect to Gartha will help, but yes, for safety, it's like go there for a cleansing. You can call in the Arthian energies because you're very connected to your Gartha. I believe other fairy energies it will assist, but yes, this is very difficult. I believe it will the vibration will eventually let itself go. But
yeah, the fairies are pretty pissed off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because their messages are being closed off, it seems.
Yes, exactly. Okay, just one other thing I've never really questioned is my DNA. Could you tell me what my DNA looks like?
One moment. The Garthian energies.
And...
One moment. Yes. One moment. You do have some Garthian energy DNA, around 5%. Sometimes it fluctuates to 10. This has to do with fairies and the vibrations, a combination of their vibrations. We also have a Syrian connection of 4%, reptilian 2%, gray 4%. One moment. And you yell 5% at this time. Those are the basics at this moment that I can connect to at this moment.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thanks, Stephen.
Yes, much love.
Let's have.
Okay. Next is Tara. Her first question: are there any messages for me at this time?
One moment. Yes, they said there's many changes going on at this time. Decisions to be made, reluctance to some degree, but at this time, trust your abilities. There is a great change. It seems to be around the corner of a positive vibration, also a male energy around there, also that can be very trusting from what we see at this time. But as of course, trust your own instincts. As the more you trust your instincts, the more you will go down the path that you wish to go down. Sometimes that wasn't always the case in the past. The more you trust your own instincts, as you're getting better at it, your abilities will blossom greatly. And you might even feel like you're in another dimension at times. You will, it seems to be stepping out and stepping back in. So you might feel the air light different and then go back into it's your guides letting you know there's much more going on in this vibration. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Tara. Have I yet or will I meet my twin flame?
It's a high possibility. The more you feel that you're at the vibration you wish to be to meet this person, most likely it will come out of nowhere from what we see. You will not see it coming, basically. So that's for you to met them or you have not, that is for you to discover. But you will, yes. One moment. Actually, it all has to do with what you want. So it's in your hands, basically. Blessings.
Okay, Terrence.
Yes, Terrence.
Yes, hi, Neiman.
Yes, greetings.
Yeah, so I've been having some interesting experiences lately, and I was wondering if this is an effect of my requested Arcturian infusion.
Yes, there's that, but also I see a reptilian energy around you also. That is of a positive vibration. that seems to be along with it. It was recommended. I believe you connected to an astral from what I'm seeing. But it's not negative. It is actually helping also. It does seem to be changing the vibration around you from what I see at this time. Meaning affecting others, but not necessarily, by the way. That is all at this time.
Yes, thank you. My second question, is there any messages for me?
Yes, your guides say concentrate on what you want, as you are doing, but also they say that channeling ability does with, I think you're already aware of that, but also messages for you will help others when the time is right. One moment. You also have a close connection to Yeshua also, if you connect to him in your astral or meditation astral, or just ask for him to bring a visitation, you probably will feel that you have had many lifetimes with him, which is true. And then many of them have been quite challenging. As you reason of that, because you wish to join his energy and to see the world through his eyes. Yeah, it's quite the adventure, as you can tell. That's a message at this time. Blessings.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is Chris Zero. Oh, I guess she's going to try typing up her questions. Her mic is cutting out.
Yes.
So we're going to switch to Michelle.
Greetings, Michelle. Listen.
Greetings, Neiman.
Yes.
Okay. I recently spent a few days with my friend David.
Yes.
And my energy got so gross.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd kind of like to know what happens, like what that looks like. Like I show up to help. He's very sick, and I try to give him energy, and it almost feels, I'm not as sensitive as a lot of people, but like I felt like there was a bubble around him going, nope, deflection, nope, deflection. And then I could not wait to leave. And then I was literally like in a coma for the next 2 days trying to recover. So I'd really like to know what goes on energetically when I'm with his energy.
Well, it's going, from the vibration what we're picking up at this time, you could say part of him has given up on this world. That's part of it. Another part of it is connected to his reptilian aspects at this time. And there's like the Vietnam of reptilian, that's what they're saying, of lifetimes, and he's connecting to them and astral at this moment also. So he's feeding a lot of his negative side also, because he's not done with them yet. He's had so many connections with them. And believe these are like humanoid-looking reptilians, but they are reptilian vibrations, very, very strong. And it does seem like he's connected to another lifetime of his also that is currently going on at this moment, so he's connected to that lifetime also. It seems like part of him is leaving this body and going into another one.
But does that bleed out onto me? Do they attack me?
They're trying to push you away from what I'm seeing. But as for this, you feeling this, yes, it is. Unfortunately, what he's going through is much more toxic, but it is something he's apparently enjoying from what we see, because he can always reverse that, but he's not willing to do so.
Yeah, I noticed.
He's exploring a dark side of himself, and that web around you is, yes, it is difficult to shake off. It is like a sponge from what we see at this time. Sunlight will help. Sunlight will help. A walk in the sun. Water will help. As for pond or ocean or something around those lines.
Okay. How about I don't have any of those, so could some Reiki just work?
Yes, Reiki would work also. Yes, we realize it. It does not water everywhere that you can look into. We understand. Yes. We do actually recommend a circle.
A circle.
Meaning like this. Those that are willing to assist, that you are well aware of, that you are friends with, you'd be surprised. It doesn't have to be a lot, but a couple might be good.
Okay. Thank you. My second question, are there any messages for me for my highest good?
What the guides are saying is, one moment, that this is a test. Also, it's like he was a brother to you in another lifetime. In a lifetime where he was ill also, but not of this type of negativity. In this lifetime, he's going a lot further this time. He's been ill, but not like at the extent he is. But you believe they have a contract with him in a certain degree as to assist him as much as you can, but don't let him pull you down. Not necessarily trying to do that, but sometimes it might feel that way. But he's not intentionally trying to do that. It's just a vibration he wishes to experience at this time. That's all that is.
All right. Thank you so much, Neiman.
Yes,
much love.
blessings. Yes, blessings.
Okay, so Chris Zero sent her questions in instead of asking them on. First question, what am I doing in astral?
Connected to the Arcturian collective at this moment. Also, the Andromedan Council you are on at this moment also, as you bring your feedback to them, and you're part of many healing circles of, it seems like you're part of world building and astral. You might see yourself in space, maybe as a being that does not need a spaceship, but one that is assisting planets to be created. You might feel that vibration with you as different. There's some unicorn energy around you also. That is a glimpse of your astral work at this time. Blessings.
Okay, her second question actually has to do about a council. So she said, I see myself in front of a council of people talking about something I'm not sure what about. Can you tell me what this is?
That is the Andromedan Council. Also, is a Palladian Council you connect to also. But it seems the Palladian one seems to be coming through more clear, but also the Andromedan one is quite. The Andromedan one kind of keeps themselves kind of quiet, but the Palladian one seems to be the one that is around you the most. It's part of the Galactic Federation of Light. It does seem like blue Palladians. One moment. As for a name, they don't necessarily. This star beings of light, they don't really have a name. That's one way of calling the Council of Star Beings. They don't really have. There is blue Palladians. One moment. You have an aspect with them. And it's assisting the vibrations of this planet is like they. One moment. They do put a circle of energy around this world to keep it like a energy grid around it, sending positive energies. They do this every once in a while. You might feel the vibrations of that. They do it from their world, actually. One moment. They're also assisting many star beings that are reincarnating here at this time, preparing them for their incarnations here. You're very much involved with that also. Blessings.
Okay, I just have Bianca's questions, and that's it for the evening. First question, what have I been up to in astral because I've been tossing and turning a lot?
One moment. Yes, you're connecting to many insectoid beings at this time. They seem to have. Yes, their interdimensional travel has increased greatly as connecting to this earth and other realities. Some of them have been very active on different worlds, not necessarily where they are in this one, but you don't see it. So with your connection with that, I believe you are more as an observer, but sometimes you get affected by it. You're just observing at this time, but sometimes you get pulled into what they are doing. A moment. It seems as if they bring you into their own dimensions and they don't let you out, it seems. One moment, as they do their experiments, but in some ways it's affecting this world to a certain degree, but other beings aren't being much involved with it. But it does seem like it's more an insectoid invasion on different planets at this moment. Blessings.
Bianca also asks if there are any messages.
One moment. Yes, it seems like an aspect of you is connecting to the politics of this planet. So you might feel a vibration around your Washington. I believe you're showing yourself as a reptilian female with you have your entourage. So you are basically speaking your mind. It does seem, I believe there are galactic, yes, there are galactic meetings, obviously, but you don't normally go to those, but it seems like you're bringing that vibration into, you are entering into that. You sometimes you're outside, but it seems like now you just feel like you need to be a part of it. So I'm not sure if that's at a high note. Yes, yes, it is, but some don't always see that way. So blessings as a message.
Thank you so much, Neiman. That's it for the evening.
Yes, blessings to you all. Happy astrals, as many of you say. One moment. And of course, your life is as you wish it to be. So blessings to you.
Welcome back. Thank you. Michelle would like to start off our blessings.
Okay, thank you.
Mehe shotokana yata husukotana yata katarisi katana haim una sichikatahana esekata al shukatana ayatu ushika anana hesehena. Namaste.
Okay, Angie?
Riatondoro kososundoro bahayita. Moroko homondoro hoda taye yakiando siata. Arabon totorobo asi kiatundrobo maiata. Orokoto mondorokotorondo no. Si taro. Rondoro boko hondia siataro. Aya. Shendaya koto. Miasiato. Blessings to you all. Blessings to all.
Thank you. All right. Thank you all, and good night, and have a great weekend.